Hello everyone and welcome to a new ServiceTonic video. In this video, we will explain how to create and configure agents, teams, and roles. We will start by explaining how to create an agent and its different options. The first thing we must do is go to Administration, Service, Agents. Once here, we will find three main buttons. The first one is Unlock Agent Login, which is used to unlock the agent if they are blocked due to password policies. Next, we have Import, which allows us to import agents from a file using a comma separator. And finally, we have the Add button, which allows us to create an agent by filling in the Properties section. Now let's quickly create an agent using the minimum required fields. These fields are username, password, which must be entered twice, the first name, and the last name. And finally, the email. We must also assign a role and a team for the service. We can also use the auto assignment team, which will be the default team assigned to the agent when creating or assigning tickets. Once these fields are filled, we can save the agent. There are other options, some of which apply by default but can be customized for each agent, such as the license, which can be fixed or concurrent, first day of the week, which will show the start of the week in date-related calendars, cost, which refers to the hourly cost the agent represents to the company for informational purposes, the supervisor, who will supervise the agent, the time zone, used to display fields like date and time, the language, the default language the agent will use on the platform, the agent availability, which is used for automatic assignments. If the agent is available, they will be considered. If absent, they will not. Extension, which refers to the agent's phone extension for telephony integration. We also have enabled or active status, which indicates if the agent has access to this service. If active, they consume a license. If not, they don't. And we also have a structure. This field allows selecting an organizational structure for the agent, so the agent can only see certain contacts based on the structure selected. For example, location. If a location is selected, the agent can only see contacts informed by that location and none of the others. Back in the Roles of the Current Service tab, we can view all the roles created in the service. Roles are cumulative, meaning we can assign as many roles as necessary to the agent. In the Service tab, we can view all the services to which the agent has access. If the agent was only created in the current service, they will only have access to that service. To add an agent to another service, we must click Add, go to Import, select the agent from another service, and load their configuration into the new service. After that, we just need to save. Additionally, we have the agent list, which allows filtering based on whether the agent is active, inactive, or has a fixed or concurrent license. You can select or deselect as many filters as needed. Now we will explain how to create and configure teams. To do this, we must go to the Teams tab. Work teams are groups of agents for assignment and visibility purposes, as well as access to tickets. For example, we can define how we want tickets to be assigned within a team or specify that agents can see the tickets for a particular team. To create a new team, we must click on Add, give it a name, add agents to the team as needed, assign a team leader, and for ticket assignments, there are several options. Assign to team leader, which assigns the ticket to the team leader. Agent, which assigns the ticket to a specific agent each time the team is selected. Depending on workload, where tickets are assigned based on the workload of the agents, ensuring each agent has a similar load. And finally, we have the round-robin assignment, where tickets are assigned sequentially to different agents regardless of workload, but in an order to avoid repeating agents. Under Notify, you can specify who should receive a notification when a ticket is assigned, whether the assigned agent, the team leader, or the whole team. After configuring, click Save to create the new team. Now we will explain how to configure roles. To do this, we must go to the Roles tab. A role in ServiceTonic determines the permissions agents and users will have. You can define as many roles as needed. To configure the agent role, first we click on Add, give the role a name, and select Agent as the type. You can also set the hourly rate for agents using this role. Then configure the permissions for this role in different areas, such as Service Desk, Problem Management, CMDB and Assets, Agents, Functional Modes, Administration Modes, and Tools. For Service Desk, you can set the permissions for the agent role regarding tickets with visibility options as follows. Personal, the agent can only see their own tickets. Team, the agent can see all tickets belonging to their team. And finally, Service, the agent can view all tickets in the service. In Problem Management, visibility works similarly but applies to problems rather than tickets. In CMDB and Assets, you can grant various options related to configuration items and assets. Under Agents, you can view the agents assigned to this role and add agents to the role as needed. In the Functional Modes, you can control access to different modules or functionalities. If an agent cannot see a certain module, it may be due to role restrictions. In the Administration tab, you can enable or disable access to different administrative modules. And lastly, in the Tools tab, you can enable access to the toolbar at the top of the platform. Finally, we will explain how to configure the client test role. To do this, we'll click on Add, give the role a name, and select Client as the type. Two tabs will appear. Portal Configuration, where you can enable the options the role can use from the client portal, since this role only has access to the client portal and not to administration. In the Organizational view, where you can allow users to see not only their tickets but also tickets from other users who share the same organizational field. For example, if you select Location, all users with the same location will be able to see each other's tickets. You can also choose whether they can only view the tickets or edit them as well. We also explain how the team structure works. The team structure is intended to enable the possibility of defining a team structure so that agents associated to a higher level team can see the tickets and problems assigned to lower level teams. The owner team is the one that generates the ticket or problems, and unless it is changed during the life of these, the members of this team will always have access to them, even if the assigned team, in example, the team in charge of resolving the ticket, is another one. The administrator must create a tree structure with the service teams. With this structure, higher level teams will have access to tickets and problems assigned to lower level teams. Lower level teams will not be able to access tickets and issues assigned to higher level teams. According to this example, the agents of the service desk team can see the tickets of the first level and the second level teams. In this example, agents from the first level will be able to see tickets from the second level. And this concludes the overview on configuring agents, teams, and roles. For any questions or comments, feel free to contact our support team through the usual channels. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.